What a day if you are a fan of the New York Knicks, and what a Thursday it was. A lot of news coming down, but let's start with the game first. They played the Sacramento Kings, hosting them at the Garden, came into this game losers of 3 straight, and what do the Knicks do? They show us something that they've shown us all season long, and that's heart. Heart and resiliency. This team does not quit. And speaking of heart, Josh Hart, instrumental in this game because this team came back from down 21 points. Yes, 21 points the Knickerbockers were down in this game, and they did not give up. Josh Hart, season high 31 points, and he did not hit a single three-pointer in this contest. 14 of 19 from the field, all 2-pointers. But his heart and hustle, we're not shocked about that. You know what else we're not shocked about? Jalen Brunson, 35-piece in this game. We've seen him do a 61-piece last Friday. We know what he can do, and he leads the way doing that, also giving out 11 dimes. And one of the things that was most impressive to me in this contest was, look, the Knicks being undermanned. We know about them being without OG Anunoby and Julius Randle. We'll get to Julius Randle in a second. But they got contributions across the board. Isaiah Hartenstein chipping in with 9 assists. Dante DiVincenzo, 21 points, knocking down a bunch of threes. Miles McBride, who started off this game shooting 0 of 7, and then he's able to pick it up. So you saw contributions all across the board. Bojan Bogdanovic, he doing a good job off the bench with 12 points. That's huge for the Knicks. They're going to need his scoring going down the stretch. But maybe one of the most impressive things for me personally watching this Knicks game was the way they passed the ball, the unselfish play. That's something you've got to like if you were a Knicks fan. 44 made field goals in this contest for the Knickerbockers on 34 assists. That's really good in terms of passing and dishing the ball and being unselfish, and that's something you like, and they get this win 120-109. But getting this win and how important it was and ending the 3-game losing streak and all that's really important. But it's also about what it came after. Knicks fans got some tough news on Thursday, learning that Julius Randle will be done for the season. He's opting to have season-ending shoulder surgery for the torn labrum that he had, and so the Knicks will not see him back. Is this a huge blow for the Knicks? Absolutely. Knicks fans were hoping to get back that secondary scorer, their other all-star here on this team, to see what this team could do with this playoff push. We'll not see that anymore. We know what the Knicks did in January when they were rolling 14-2, where we saw Brunson, Anunoby, and Randle on the court. So this is a tough blow, tough day for Knicks fans, but the team could have been down about that, but they weren't. They showed that heart. They showed that resiliency, and they fought back. Now, if you're a Knicks fan, you got to hope that Julius Randle has his surgery back in time for the start of next season and see how things can go from there. But I think a lot of questions for Knicks fans is, well, now there's no Julius Randle. What can this team actually accomplish this season in the playoffs? Well, I think because of this resiliency and the fight that you're seeing from the New York Knicks, they absolutely can still win a round. They can still win a first-round matchup. I don't know how much further they can go by there, but you got to take it one game at a time. I know that sounds cliche. I know that sounds like coach speak, but that's what they're going to do. One game, one series at a time. This team doesn't back down for anybody. They're not intimidated by anybody, even undermanned, and they've shown you that. Now, do they need OG Anunoby back? Yes, that would help. We even saw when he came back in a short stint for 3 games, the impact he had even without Julius Randle on the court. But we'll see. Seems like he's starting to ramp up towards things. He's been playing 5-on-5 as reported by SNY's Ian Begley. We'll see how all that plays out and if the Knicks can get healthy. But even without Julius Randle, I think as a Knicks fan, you can be proud of the culture that is in this team, the fight that is in this team, the heart that I've said that's in this team, the resiliency. That should give you optimism in the playoffs that they can win a round. And even beyond that, even if that ends there for the Knicks, if it ends again in the second round in 2024 for the Knicks, you have to be excited about the core and culture of this team coming back going into the 2024-2025 season. Normally, when we talk about resiliency, we're talking about the other MSG tenant, the New York Rangers. Their hashtag is no quit New York. But what you saw on Thursday night after the Julius Randle injury news, knowing that he's going to be out for the season, this Knicks fan team showed their fans that they have no quit for New York all the time.